I'm Jay Hill, Maverick Party Interim Leader. Monday, October 19th was the 5-year anniversary of the election of the Justin Trudeau Liberal government. And yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of their re-election, albeit as a minority, and thanks largely to voters east of Manitoba. Yesterday was also the latest shock in Parliament when Jagmeet Singh's NDP once again supported Trudeau and ensured his government would survive to continue spending billions of dollars we don't have. Well, it wasn't really a shock at all, as the NDP has been in an unofficial coalition with the Liberals this entire last year. Every time there's been a threat where the government might fall, thereby creating an election, the NDP has rescued Mr. Trudeau. Why would an allegedly opposition party do such a thing? Money. Word is the NDP are broke and simply cannot afford the millions it would cost them to run a credible national campaign. So they continue to make up lame excuses for allowing Trudeau to govern Canada as a dictatorship. Scandal after scandal has become the hallmark of this administration. In past parliaments, where there was arguably some semblance of accountability, any one of these would have resulted in the defeat of the government. However, thanks to the NDP, not today, and not this farce of a parliament. Never mind the now all but forgotten SNC-Lavalin scandal, the ejection of former cabinet ministers Jody Wilson-Raybould and Jane Philpott, the persecution of Admiral Mark Norman, the uncountable blackface incidents. The list seems endless. And remember, these are only the ones we know about. What else lays beneath or blacked out due to cabinet secrecy? Just this year alone, the NDP allowed Trudeau to suspend Parliament in the spring, thereby ensuring even less scrutiny and accountability. The result? The attempted funneling of nearly $1 billion to the We organization. You heard me right, $1 billion, not million. The very same organization that paid Trudeau's family members hundreds of thousands to share their wisdom at We events. Then, when the Conservatives moved to have Parliament strike a committee to dive deep into this, the NDP voted with the Liberals to prevent further investigation. So earlier this month, the NDP provided the necessary votes to allow Trudeau's so-called throne speech to pass, setting out the spending of many more billions of borrowed dollars. Yesterday, they voted down a chance to shine a light on Trudeau's continued use of taxpayer dollars as though they were his own private piggy bank. And so it will continue. Well, crappy anniversary. Perhaps I shouldn't complain. If there had been an unnecessary election, polls show the East is immune from Liberal scandal and corruption. They would quite likely re-elect him again, maybe even restore a majority so he would no longer need Jagmeet Singh and his NDP caucus. Meanwhile, the Conservatives are powerless to prevent the continued destruction of Canada. Folks, we in the West cannot afford to stand by any longer. All political parties running candidates across the country will attempt to win over these Liberal voters in central Canada. None have the courage to tell them the truth of how badly broken our country is, because they're too focused on gaining their support. Only Maverick will consistently speak truth to power, the truth we here in the West face every day. Our democracy is broken, and only we are advocating a means to fix it or leave having tried. www.maverickparty.ca. It's just a $10 investment, folks, in your family's future. Thanks for watching.